Hey everybody, my name is Jen and this is Jen Geigley Knits. Welcome, I'm so glad you're here. I want to start off right off the bat thanking you for all your amazing comments on last week's video. I'm still going through them because some of you wrote like 5 paragraphs. You are so kind. And I just wanted to say I'm really grateful for the community that has been built here, for so many of you that show up week after week and you hang out and we chat in the comments and we talk on Instagram. I really appreciate you. I am so glad you're here. I take your words and your advice to heart. A lot of you have life experience and so many wise words to share, and I do really appreciate that. And I really wanted to let you know and that I read everything, even if I don't have time to respond. Thank you so much for all your kind comments. I really appreciate it. I'm still working through this stuff and trying to find a balance. So this week's video is going to be a little bit short and sweet, but it's going to be very fun because if you stick around, you'll get to see Erica's first steek. She is steeking her colorwork vest. It's the flagship vest, and it's very exciting. And she also has a lot of projects to show again. So we met for coffee last weekend, so we'll get to that in a second. But right now I am packing and getting ready to go to Minnesota for my Wander Women knitting retreat weekend, which is going to be very cozy and fun and exciting and snowy and cold and all of this at the same time. So I'm packing for that. I'm going to show you what I'm bringing and kind of explain what's happening with that. Then we'll go hang out with Erica and see her projects and knit with her and witness her very first steek, a very important moment in every knitter's lifetime. One thing I'm a little bit bummed about is, if you've watched here for a while, you know I have a Dean & Bean sock knitting machine, the crank style. It is the 3D printed kind. It is bright yellow. It is beautiful. I love it so much. And every year I go to a crank-in that's local where we all crank for a whole weekend. There's people with Erlbachers, every kind of machine. There are also people who refurbish and sell really, really old machines too that are like decades old. It's fascinating. And there's people that teach classes, and I've learned so much from going to this little crank-in weekend over the years. I think this would be my 4th time going, or 5th. I don't even remember. 4th? Anyway, it's something I look forward to every year. I love it so much. And I'm so lucky that we have one that is local, because these aren't super common, I don't think. I mean, there's some scattered throughout. You have to kind of search for them. But the knowledge I've picked up through these retreats has been invaluable. And to have someone kind of show you their tips and tricks in person. And every machine is different. So you're kind of watching everybody do their thing. And we knit socks all weekend. And it's just so cool to have that uninterrupted time. However, it is this weekend, and so is my Minnesota Wander Women knitting weekend, same weekend. So I have to miss the crank-in for the first time. I'm super sad, but we planned this Wander Women weekend like last summer when I didn't have the date for the crank-in yet, and so I just didn't know, and I kind of probably should have figured it out, but it didn't occur to me that this would be the same weekend, so I have to miss. But I'll just have to crank socks on my own. And there is like a little Des Moines knitting group that cranks together every once in a while, maybe once a month. So maybe I should just join that and do that instead. But I'm super bummed to miss. So if you're there this weekend, hi, and I miss you, and have fun and knit a lot of socks. I'm so sad to miss. I could bring my machine technically to Minneapolis, but that's like a whole other, it's not like that type of knitting weekend. So our Minnesota adventure this weekend starts on Thursday evening. The host and I are going to show up a little bit early to get things ready and to prepare and get the Airbnb all set up. We are staying in Shoreview, Minnesota on Turtle Lake. And yeah, the Airbnb has lots of fireplaces and hangout couches and plenty of room to spread out and be cozy and knit and crochet and do whatever fiber crafts we want to do. I think we're also going to have like a little DIY craft table, like try it if you want to, kind of a little break if you want to get up and move around, where I think we're going to do some needle felting and other fun things. And it's going to be a great weekend, I think. And I think they have fresh snow up there. It's going to be beautiful. And maybe we'll go for a little walk along the lake. It's kind of open-ended and we can kind of decide when we get there. And so I'm really excited for this. So our Wander Women hosts, who are also friends of mine, Jen and Carrie, prepared a beautiful website with a list of things to pack and an itinerary and a beautiful menu of food that we're going to be enjoying all weekend. It's very, very nice, and they're very good at planning these trips. But I wanted to read some of the things off the list, and I've got kind of what I'm packing here because it's adorable. My favorite thing on the list is the lounging linens. Like an extra blanket to have with you on the couches or next to the fireplaces. And it's kind of the best packing list ever because it's like pajamas, cozy socks, slippers, sweatpants. It's like the perfect knitting packing list. And of course, next week I'll be sharing a recap of this trip, and I'll be respectful to the attendees because some people might not want to be on YouTube, but I'll kind of show you from my perspective what we're doing and our knitting and the cozy cabin and all that stuff. So I'm very excited to go. Here's what I'm bringing with me for my Minnesota weekend. So luckily I can drive to Minneapolis. It is like our day trip weekend destination a lot of times because it's a really fun city to visit and we go a lot. And that's why the current events in Minneapolis, my heart is extra invested, and I've been thinking of everyone so much, and we are taking that into consideration with this trip and with our itinerary. And so it is very much on our minds. We planned this months ago. We had no idea what was going to be happening there, and we know it is still happening there. And so we are definitely keeping that in mind and everyone's safety on our trip. So that is kind of something we're going to feel out as we get there. But yeah, I'll be driving, and so I can kind of pack up my car with just all my random stuff, which is very nice and makes it very easy because I'm bringing a lot of like cozy wear. And I am bringing my Gap-tastic cowl because I learned from New York City that it is the coziest thing to wrap around my face and neck. I'm also bringing my hand knit Icelandic mitten and hat set that I bought at the Icelandic Hand Knitting Association last summer. I haven't worn this a ton yet, but I think Minnesota is the perfect time to break this out, and they're kind of matching. And the coolest thing about these authentic hand knit pieces from Iceland is that if you look inside, there will be a little tag that says it's, legit from the Hand Knitting Association. And in pencil on the back will be, I don't know if you can see it, a little number and sometimes a letter. Like this is P200, it looks like. And then this one says, there it is again. Then you know it's legit too. That isn't manufactured somewhere and shipped like overseas. This is 0734-25. And sometimes it's like the item number, but it is also the knitter number. So each hand knitting person who contributes these to the store, they all get paid. This is part of their tourism. If you're a knitter there, you can make money making the sweaters and the hand knit hats and mittens and everything. So that is their number. So this is a person. It's like the marker of the person who made this, and they can look it up for you. Like I had them look up the name of my sweater knitter before I left, and I forgot about these, but so I don't know who made them, but it is really cool to kind of have that record, and like someone really knit these by hand. Also, while you're in the shop, they will ask you to please try on the mittens and the hats and the sweaters because they are hand knit. So there are tiny differences. And so you do need to go try them on to make sure you find your perfect mitten fit. And these were my perfect mittens. So I don't know for sure if we're doing a Wander Women hike, but they do typically do like hiking trips, camping trips, and stuff like that. And it kind of sounds like in the packing list that we might be walking outdoors and doing that kind of thing. So just in case we do, I think some of it's optional. Like you can stay in the cabin if you want to, you can go on the outings if you want to, or you can hang back. So it's really nice because it's very open-ended and you can kind of choose your own adventure. But I am bringing my Iceland hiking boots just in case we go out in the snow a little bit, because I would like to, even on my own, just explore the area because it looks like we're right on a lake, and I love Minnesota and I love exploring. These have been amazing, by the way. So I bought these for my Iceland trip. They are completely waterproof. I have tested them. They are snowproof. I have tested them in the snow. And while they're not like snow boots, they really keep my feet warm and dry. And so they're coming along. And then I'm also bringing my New Balance that I wear all the time because it's just my go-to shoe. And then I also love these Gore-Tex Merrill shoes. I just love, they're super comfortable. They're super warm too, but they're not like a boot, but they're really nice for walking around in snow if you don't want your feet to get wet. And they look cool. And I got them at Sierra on super clearance. They were super inexpensive, and I love how they're like a sunset. I'm also bringing several pairs of wool socks, obviously good for lounging around and staying cozy inside and also going outside. These are my favorite pair of socks that I brought to Iceland, and they'll always remind me of Iceland. They're from Darn Tough, and they are called the Yarn Goblin socks. And it just reminds me of all the troll stories that I heard while I was there. There's like this little guy and this little guy and this little guy on there. And it just makes me think of the little stories that we heard while we were there from Helen and all the folklore and everything. So yeah, these are my favorite socks to take with me. I have my trusty water bottle. I have the Owala. I have another one that I want to put stickers all over. I've been collecting stickers, like the perfect stickers to put on my other water bottle, but I love this one. I think this is technically the kid size, but I think it's a lot less heavy than the bigger one, and it fits in my side pocket of my backpack. My favorite phone charger, of course, is coming with me. A Baggu shopping bag in case we go out and possibly go to the yarn shops, is which we're hoping to do. My AirPods, which matches. Of course, I love Baggu if you don't know. And my favorite Utopia knit and purl balm because your hands get dry and we're cozy and knitting in the cabin. And so I love this stuff in all the scents. It's my favorite. I'm also bringing a few snacks, even though I don't think we're going to need them because they really take care of us and they have like all the fizzy water and beautiful menus planned out. So I'm not worried about being hungry at all. But I always take, even for the car, the drive there, I'll have a few little snacks, and these are my favorite. Toiletry bag, of course, and my lounging linens is going to be this Woolrich blanket from Target. Did you see the Woolrich line? When was that? Last fall, I think it was. I love this blanket. It has been hanging out like on my bed and on the couch, and Dinah loves it, and it matches her fur. When she lays on it, it's like camouflage. She just blends into the blanket. But this is my favorite. And it's not too big to throw in the car, and it's perfect for sitting by the fireplace and knitting if it's chilly. This has become my favorite like daily travel outfit: gray t-shirt, black sweatshirt, jeans, and a Sophie. So I'll throw that in. And if we go out into the city and wander around, it's like presentable. Then of course I'm packing my Smartwool top and bottom base layers because I've been wearing them all winter, and I wore them in New York City, and they're the best, and they're very thin so they fit under your normal clothes. I also have a pair of black Brandwin wool leggings that are amazing just for lounging or also wearing under as like a base layer. So, and then Wonder Woman has their own merch, and it is very cute. And they said they're going to bring some, like a little merch table that we can check out while we're there too. And they have really good t-shirts. This is a really nice long sleeve tee that I already had. So of course I have to bring this. And then I have my basic black swimsuit that I've had for years. And I bought 3 of these because I only wear one swimsuit, and this is it. And it's from the Gap, and they discontinued it. And so I have to hunt it down again, like on Poshmark if I want a new one, but these last forever. And my favorite microfiber quick dry towel. This is from IKEA from years ago. And it was like part of a yoga, I don't even know what it was, like a weird set that they had. And it has a really cute little pink elastic loop for hanging it up. And I love this thing. And this also brings back Iceland memories, but it's just really easy to pack. And then they suggested a robe. So that's easy. Like, oh, this is going to be so nice hanging out in like swimsuits, robes, pajamas, sweatpants. That's basically what I'm packing. This is like a sweatshirt robe, and I love this thing. It's like really nice and long. You can just throw it on. So I'll probably pack slippers and maybe slides as well for getting in and out of the hot tub. That actually makes sense. If you think I'm overpacking, I'm driving, I'm just throwing it in the trunk. Don't judge. I just want all my cozy stuff. Then, of course, sweet Dinah sees me packing, and she doesn't really like it, and she'll sit in my suitcase. And I wish I could bring you with because they would love you. You'd be such a good little knitting helper in the cabin. You're like the coziest little knitting companion ever. Oh, she's so sweet. You guys, she is like my soulmate cat. I am not kidding. We are so lucky to have her in our family. I don't know how that worked out, but it was totally meant to be, and we love her so much. If we do go outdoors, I am bringing, just in case, my favorite cool pants. I don't know what these are called. They have so many different pants, but these are so amazing. Bowie wears these all the time too. His aren't lined. He just wears like the normal cool, it's Kuhl, He wears like, I don't know what they're called. They're not really hiking, like active. I don't even know what they're called. Anyway, I love this color because it's like a gray, blue, black. And these are lined, and they're not snow pants, but they're like very, very warm for going outside. They're like not even a ski pant. I don't know what they are. They're perfect, and I wore them in Iceland almost every day. And so these are coming just in case we go out. I really kind of secretly hope we go outside. And so even if it's not like on the schedule, I might just go wander and like explore in the snow a little bit. So we'll see. And I'm just bringing cozy outfits, like my make something every day hoodie, my favorite green sweatpants, and a Knit for Food t-shirt because we're knitting, and Knitting is Resistance t-shirt, which if you purchase, link below, all proceeds go to Knit for Food, and it is a great t-shirt. They're through Raygun. We did a collab last year, and all proceeds go to Knit for Food. So it's a great shirt for a great cause, and it looks cool, and it has a great message. And as for packing hand knits, I think I'm just gonna take this sweater. I wear this all the time. It goes with everything, and it's very cozy and warm. This is made of Noro. Cannot remember which Noro, but it's like the one that's all the natural colors, like a bunch of tans and browns. And I love this thing. This is Aperture by Alicia Plummer, and it's just an easy throw-on sweatshirt type everyday sweater. And so I'll be packing this too. And last but not least, this is the first thing I packed, is my comfort hoodie and sweatpants set in black. I'm wearing one too. This is my new one that I just got. I pre-ordered it during the holidays because they had like a big sale if you pre-ordered and you get it later. I love this powder blue color. This is a different one somewhere. It's like the quote series. So it has just a little tag down here, and it has a little, and like a little thing on the back. And then I got the matching pants, and like today it is below zero again. It is super, super cold. I think the temperature is just above zero, and it's beautiful and sunny, and we got this new fresh snow, but it is freezing outside. And on these days when I'm really, really cold all day and my house is just a little bit chilly and I can't stay warm, my comfort hoodie and sweatpants are like the only thing I want to wear, and I just live in these. I've been in them all winter, and so I love my new one, but I love my black one. So I'm packing this with the sweatpants. And if you're always cold, please check out Comfort. It is like no joke. I got them for my kids for Christmas, and they live in those all the time. It's super thick, warm, like no hoodie you've ever had. If you don't want to get a set, just start with the hoodie. But the pants are so amazing. They really keep you warm if you're cold all the time, if you're like me. This is the travel one, and so it has a little pocket on one sleeve and another little pocket on the other sleeve. They have different sets, like this one doesn't have that. They have one that's like more cropped, and then they have a thinner, lighter weight, but the whole point of it for me is to stay warm. And so I do have an affiliate link below if you want to check these out, because they are truly my favorites. I'm not just saying that because I'm an affiliate. I love these things. Bowie has a little green one because he loves to wear green clothes. If you don't know, he loves turtles, and he sometimes wears solid green, like different shades of green, dark green pants, and like a light turtle green hoodie. And so we are all living in these. And now my husband, of course, wants one. I don't know why he hasn't yet, because I was like, you need this. You will love these hoodies. So anyway, that is for sure coming with me, and I might just wear that the whole time. I almost forgot, I put together some little gift bags for the attendees, because it's really sweet that anybody signed up to come on this trip with me. But they have some really good little coupons for my friends at MDK and of June, the amazing project bags, and me. And then some little stitch stoppers, some stickers, one of my stickers. I'm still adding things, so this is not all of it, but rainbow stitch markers, my favorite, and a little try-it-on tubing in my favorite yellow. And so I'm still kind of putting these together, but that's kind of fun too. So yeah, that's what I'm packing. Yes, it's a lot. It'll be really fun. I think we're also maybe doing like a yarn swap. So I have to go downstairs and put together a bag of yarn to take with me, because that is always so much fun. We might have a little show and tell, so I'll have to bring something for that. I haven't thought about all that stuff yet. And then I got to bring some projects, which is easy because I have so many things to knit. This is like my go bag of like, there's always something that I can just bring with me in this. So I'll probably bring this. I got a little further on my Maya light over the weekend, which feels so good. I was knitting with Erica a little bit and made a little bit of progress on this. So I finally divided for sleeves. Look how good. It's not even blocked. It's very, it's still a little bit lumpy from being in my bag and on the needles, but I divided for sleeves. I'm finally to the plain black and I can just knit now, which feels so nice. So this is coming for sure because that's very easy knitting to do while I'm talking and hanging out, and I can still, participate in the conversation. And for sure, I'm bringing my Lumos knitting light because I'm knitting with black yarn as usual. But this light, I'm sorry, is the best still. I actually use this all the time. It is probably my most used knitting gadget. And I love these things. They're just so easy to bend. They come in all these really fun colors. And so I can't forget this. This past week, again, I've been working on the secret knitting project that I can't really explain or show, but it's getting bigger and it's getting really close to being done. And so I can mail that off hopefully this week before I go, just to be a little bit early on that deadline. And then I need to work on book knits, my book list, mood board, all that stuff, because we're having a big meeting about that next week. So that's all coming up, but I kind of just want to start knitting on that stuff. But I also want to start knitting on my Rhinebeck sweater because I don't want to let that fall through the cracks with all these other deadlines. So I've been thinking about squeezing in time before I leave for Minnesota to try to write out that chart and pattern for the Rhinebeck sweater. Because I have the yarn. I'm going to be using Sawkill yarn. I took the pledge at Rhinebeck to use local yarn for my Rhinebeck sweater next year, and I want to design in local wool. And so I have all of this in mind. So if you happen to have bought Sawkill last year at Rhinebeck and you're going back to Rhinebeck this year, hold on to it because I might have a project for you. Or Wing and a Prayer, or Jill Draper, or any, and even your local wool. Like I could do Minnesota or Wisconsin or Iowa local yarn. And so kind of think about that if you want to knit along with me. I'm trying to get it done early. So if you want to make a Rhinebeck sweater, even if you're not going to Rhinebeck, you can still do this. But it'd be fun to have it done early. So there's plenty of time. You're not rushed like I was last year and the year before when I knit it at the last minute. It would be so nice to have it done early and ahead of time. Planning ahead is a wonderful thing. And I have so many deadlines. I have deadlines I can't even tell you about this year that are mixed in with the book stuff. I don't even know if I'm supposed to tell you about the book stuff, actually. I'm just telling you everything. But yeah. But again, thank you so much for all the advice and life advice and comments and beautiful words of wisdom last week. If you didn't see last week, I'm in a weird time in my life where I have way too many things on my plate. I have 7 different jobs. I didn't even mention last week that I also, I'm doing graphic design for the Woolly Thistle, which is so fun and exciting. I'm also doing illustrations for them and product design and really, really fun things. So that is a super fun thing to add to the stuff that I'm doing. And I also work at the Des Moines Art Center. So anyway, I don't know. But yeah, go watch that video if you don't know what I'm talking about. But if you do know what I'm talking about, thank you for all your beautiful advice. And I am thinking about everything. I'm just taking it slow and I'm a slow decision maker usually, but we'll see. But the comments made me laugh. I loved so many of them last week. One of my favorites was because I was saying I didn't have anything to show, and I still feel like I don't have anything to show this week because I can't show you that thing that I'm not supposed to show you. And I just have, this little bit of progress on this, but it still counts. But my favorite is someone said, Jen, I would watch you wash lettuce in the sink, even if you have nothing to talk about and nothing to show. So I was almost going to start this video by washing some lettuce in the sink just for you. But yeah, there was so many things that made me smile last week. So thank you for taking the time to do that. Thank you for being part of this community and being part of I feel like my friends. I talk to so many of you regularly and I've met you in real life. And if I haven't, I know you here. And so thank you. Honestly, thank you for being here. I really appreciate you being here. I really appreciate that we like watch the videos every week together, a lot of us. And if you don't, you're here whenever it works out for you, and hopefully you're knitting along or, spending some crafty time here with me. So thank you for being here, and thank you for doing that. I really, truly, honestly appreciate you. And now let's go watch Erica's first Steek. I'm so honored that she was willing to do this with me at a coffee shop, because that's very brave. Because it takes a little focus and concentration, and your first time, it's like a little scary. Even your second and third time, it's a little scary cutting into your knitting. But also, let's check out all her fun whips and hand knit projects. She knits like the wind. Like, I'm always in awe. And she works full time. Like she works at a library and the zoo. She's a busy gal, and she still somehow knits all the time and is such a prolific knitter. So I really admire her. Also, she does help me like knit samples when I can't fit it all in. And so I appreciate her so much, because she is like, her knitting is perfection every time, honestly. And so I know I can really trust her to make a good project, whatever I throw her way. So anyway, let's go hang out and have coffee with Erica, and let's all witness her first Steek. Hi, it's time for our Sunday coffee. We're wearing microphones, so maybe I'll see if this helps with the coffee shop noise this time. But Erica, once again, has lots of things to show.
Yeah.
Like,
I finished my work vest. It turned out a little big, but I think it's okay. It's better,
so cute.
Better than too small. Yeah, it's great. It has a nice drape. It's double-stranded. The inside looks so pretty.
It does. Oh, you did such a neat job.
Yeah.
The finishing is always really spectacular.
It's good. I'm happy with
MacGyver?
it. This is, yes, thank you. Fiber MacGyver, Shanico Sport, and then it is held double to create the marling.
Oh,
we got this yarn at New York Sheep and Wool.
Yes.
And
wow. And you've made that in like 2 days.
It was pretty fast, but it's very fun and addicting. I think the marling and the mosaic of the twisting and it just keeps it interesting, and then you just zip along.
It's so fun. It's so neat. It's really good. The colors are really fun.
I do like it. I think it turned out, I think I said I was nervous that it was going to be a little bit too Midwest princessy.
No.
But it really did all flow together.
I love it. I love the blue. And your blue hat.
Yeah, and it's very similar to the sample, but the sample has purple instead of blue.
Okay.
So it kind of like shifted the overall color look, but not
I like the blue
a lot.
That
but
mint.
I fell in love with this blue, and I have to wear a hat today because I got a haircut and we got a little bit short.
Oh, I forgot to ask about the haircut.
A little bit too mullety, so we're doing that. We're gonna do a hat for a little, but it'll be fine. My hair is there's so much of it that it'll be fine in a week. It grows so fast. Good. So, in case anyone's wondering, follow up to the neckline of the cloud bow. So I did take out I think it was knit one, purl one, maybe ribbing. I took it out and just did a rolled brim, and then when I blocked it like real wide. And it is good now. I like the way that it sits.
And it looks the same.
It does look the same.
It's not so tight, because wasn't it kind of tight?
And it was standing up before.
Okay.
Like it was very much like
a rectangle.
Yes. Yeah. Where this now has a little bit more of a drape when you put it on.
Cute.
It's less structured. So
it's
there's the follow-up to that. And when it's not 8 degrees out, I will wear it.
We will wear it to Nashville.
Yes. It's just a little bit cold still here.
It is. We just got new snow outside. Beautiful. And that is like my favorite thing you've ever made, maybe. It's so cool.
Yeah, I think it's good. I'm excited to wear it.
It's amazing.
And I just cast on for the 90s by Alicia Plummer with Knit Picks Wonder Fluff. I'm not very far, but I brought it because I'm sure everyone's seen this on Instagram, but alternatives to the backwards loop cast on. And I don't usually do new things because I'm old and set in my ways.
Me too.
But I had saved it. So then when I did it, because I really don't like backwards loop, it's so loosey-goosey and it just doesn't feel very structured. So I did this thing and it's so easy. All you do is you do 2 wraps and then you just go over and there you've got your backwards loop with a little bit more structure. So you wrap it around twice and then you use your needle to pull the loop over. Sorry, the yarn is so squishy.
Nice. Oh, that is good.
Yeah, and
It just has to take a couple times to get it in your head, and then
yeah, it's super easy.
Not like it's hard, but I saved a video for this, but I haven't tried it.
No, and I actually didn't. I thought I had saved a video. And so then I just went on Instagram and searched backwards loop alternative and like 8 videos popped up. So
okay, that's good.
I brought that to encourage people who are set in their ways to try these things.
That's the best.
Sometimes,
I'm the same way because I'm like, oh, I don't want to mess with that.
No.
But that's like a big improvement.
I agree. I'm going to definitely remember this. So I've saved the video now. Where's that little? There it is. Yeah. And it's just so
much better.
Yeah.
The little gaps.
So then when I go through to pick up for the neckline, it's going to be a lot sturdier.
Way better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Worth it.
I agree.
New skills.
And then this is the winter sweater.
Oh my gosh. You were, what?
This is by Ozetta.
Just a whole damn sweater.
Oh my gosh. I had a good portion of it done last week.
Whoa.
Or 2 weeks ago.
Oh my gosh. That is so cool.
Yeah. It's good. And like the shoulders, the saddle shoulders are great.
Ooh, that is amazing.
Yeah. And we'll see. Right now, I think the neck is too high for my neck, but I am trusting the pattern, trusting the process, and it's going to be huge and oversized. But then I just picked up for the sleeve.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
So we'll see. More to come.
Oh, that's so fun. This is
Lopi.
and Lopi.
Let Lopi, and then the iron band.
Yes. Oh, that's such a fun combo. And you could probably fold this in if you needed to.
Yes.
If you wanted
Yep.
to.
I tried it a few ways, but I kind of like the pattern. It's more like a mock.
Oh.
But it is just like, it like hits my chin and it could be unflattering. So we'll see.
It's cute.
But I think that before I do the tucked, I'm going to take out an inch maybe is my plan.
Sure.
But in the pattern photos, it shows that the collar kind of stretches out a little bit and sits like more in between your shoulders.
Okay.
So I thought I would block it before I do anything, because I know that Lopi kind of changes a bit.
It really does. You can make it kind of whatever you want.
Yeah, so I'm a little terrified that this already huge sweater is going to be huge. But that's also
going to be nice.
It's kind of what I was going for. I wanted something like giant and oversized. Like I have a bunch of wool sweaters from the thrift store.
Yeah.
That are huge. And
they're the best.
They're so good. But whenever I go to knit something, I want it to be more fitted and cropped. And so I'm kind of trying to adjust that mindset of like, it could just be comfy and cozy. It doesn't have to be like, you know, a business appropriate show-stopping sweater, I think.
That's true. Or to have a mix of them in your closet, like some big and some
they
smaller.
don't all have to be small.
Yeah.
So
I love this.
We're going to see what happens.
I love where this is going.
Okay. I knit this last summer.
Yeah.
And it's the Magna Flora, I think is what it's called. It's knit on like 11s or 13s, like insanely big needles.
Nice.
And it's fine, but I don't like it because it's too small. I wanted like a more oversized, kind of flowy, you know, like a summer knit. You don't want it too tight, or at least I don't.
I don't either.
And so I had only ordered 2 skeins of yarn to begin with. And I really tried to make it work, but I haven't worn it. I don't like it. It's not working. So I, of course, waited for the longest time to order the yarn, and it has now been discontinued.
No way. Really? This?
Well, so I had to dig really deep, and I found it at the Yarn Club, which is a shop from Virginia, I think is where it came from. But In this light, it kind of looks like the same color, but in different light, it definitely doesn't look like the same color.
Okay.
So my plan is to alternate skeins until I can't alternate anymore, and then just do plain. So the top would be like alternating.
Yes.
And then the bottom would just be plain. I think that's fine, right?
Yep.
That
I think
seems
that's fine.
like in theory that should be fine.
Totally.
So I don't know when I'll do
every
that.
2 rows.
Yeah.
I don't
Maybe
know.
just every other row too.
Yeah.
Like it's really not
Blend
that
it
big
out.
of a deal. Yeah. And like this only took 2 skeins.
Wow.
And so if I go up a size, then I should be able to get like most of the way, and then hopefully it'll just, at that point it would fade.
Right.
Because again, right here it looks, I mean it is darker. You can see it.
Barely. Just barely.
Yeah. It's so funny because I also bought, so I have bought this yarn before. Well, I bought this color of yarn, but I bought the wrong weight. So it came in that like the thicker version of this. And I felt like so cocky because I got it on sale and I had free shipping and I felt really good about it. And then it came and I was like, what did I do? So the thicker version of this is a perfect color match.
Of course. Dang.
Yeah, but
I do love it. It's so cute. It's worth fixing up.
I think so. And I do really love the top, and it was super fun to knit.
It's cute.
It did not take very long to knit. And I tried to make it work, but I think that I'll wear it more one size up.
Yeah. It's worth it.
It is. But,
Oh my gosh.
I watched all of the Gudrun videos last weekend, so thank you, Gudrun. And I did all of the things that she said to do. So one of the big ones was weave in all the ends, which I, of course, hadn't done.
Oh my gosh.
And then
Oh, it's so good.
I have gone through and I have done the...
Oh, you already did this part.
Yes.
Okay, you prepared.
But we could probably do it a little bit more.
Backstory on
I'm
this.
nervous.
We both bought yarn at Cake Palooza like 3 years ago.
Yes, and this is called the flagship vest.
Thank you.
Yes.
And so I didn't knit mine. I lost steam. Erica finished hers in like 2 weeks. And then now, okay, is this your first Steek?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I'm a lazy knitter. So I don't, Gudrun says that you don't have to do all the things that, sometimes you're supposed to do. So I am not going to do them because I don't want to. How do you feel about that? Do you think that's a fatal error?
No, I totally believe Gudrun. In Gudrun we trust. So show me the shaping of this and where the steeks go.
Okay. So this is the front. We're off to a really good start. And here you've got your Steek stitches. I didn't do them. You can kind of see them. I should have carried the red there. I think I was a little bit confused about what was happening, and
It's confusing.
didn't do my full amount of research that I should have done before I jumped in. So I have needle felted the back of this right here.
Amazing.
And then you're going to cut this center one up, and then you're going to fold these buddies back. And one of the things I did pick up from the Gudrun video that I wouldn't have done is that you pick up the ladder of the stitches.
Oh.
Yeah, in between your last Steek column.
Oh, she's a genius.
And then it'll lay flat, because I would have picked up a leg.
Oh, sure. Did the ladder.
Yes, but her video, she's got some fantastic videos on her YouTube about how to do this.
Oh, that's so good.
And so, yeah, you're supposed to pick up in between here. So we would cut all of this, and Gudrun says that you can cut them all at once. But that's too scary for me. So we're going to do one at a time. And then we'll see where we go. But these are the sleeves, and the pattern did have you 3-needle bind off all the way on the shoulders. Gudrun does that last.
Okay.
But we're going to kind of see what happens because you do have a little hole there, so you could do it. I think it's fine.
Interesting.
Yeah, and then this is the back. So you've just got, maybe we'll start here with this little baby. You've just got this little baby steek here, and that'll open the back up. Oh, but we have to do the front too.
Oh, I see.
So it'll open fully.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh
but
my gosh.
now that I'm saying it out loud, I'm getting scared.
It's a lot.
Yes.
This is different than just steeking a cardigan. Because a cardigan, you just go straight down. This is a whole
thing.
Sculptural.
But I mean, no, that's dumb. Because if you're doing the neckline, you have to cut. You're going to do it all at once.
Probably.
You have to cut the front and the back stitches.
I think so.
Because you pick it up all at once. That's fine. That's not scary.
And you felted it, so you are safe.
Yes.
And this yarn is sticky. It is wool.
It is.
It is meant to do this.
Yeah. It's 100% wool. It's BFL in Scotland.
You only steek wool.
I mean, they say that you can steek other things, but then you're really going to have to reinforce it.
Right.
But
this is the way to do it.
I think I'm sure Gudrun has said this, but I have read somewhere, that your stitches they don't want to spread out. They're going to drop down. So when you cut them,
they don't go that way.
No,
they're not going to fall.
No, they're not running away.
Sideways.
I mean, we know that, but it's just nice to have someone, who's an expert, be like,
she does this all the time.
This is not going to ruin it. Yeah.
Do you want to do it?
Yeah, kind of. I'm kind of scared.
I think you have to just do it.
Okay, let me read the directions.
Yeah, let's regroup for a second.
Yes, I already did like a steam block of the stitches, which makes sense around the holes to just help them lay flat and to chill out so that...
It looks so good.
I mean, they don't really look different, but down here they kind of do, so I get it. You want the design to chillax.
Are you doing this?
I think so. Now I'm getting scared. I think that's felted enough, right?
Oh, yeah. That was very good.
Okay.
Very thorough.
All right, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to cut this right in the middle, right?
Yes.
All the way up?
Yes. Take your time. Oh my gosh.
There, right? Right?
Yes. Oh my goodness.
I'm kind of shaky.
It's okay. Take your time. I like how it almost feels chewy because of that felting.
Yeah.
See, look how crisp that is. The cut is actually like really... So this is Erica's first steek.
Baby's first steek.
Look at you. So honored to be part of this moment.
I mean, I should have done like a mug cozy years ago, right?
That is how I started.
Mm-hmm.
And that's probably like that. Look at how crisp and clean that is.
The proper way to start.
Look how beautiful that is.
I mean, these babies really aren't going anywhere.
No going back
Don't
now.
get cocky. Don't get cocky.
That's beautiful.
Okay, so then I'm going to cut this blue buddy.
I like that you call them buddies. It's nice.
I just want a good vibes with my
look
friends.
At what you did.
I did it.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so I'm gonna do whatever it tells me to do and pick up, and then I think you just you pick up that little ladder area, and then these guys just
go under,
hang out,
so
and
it's like a U-neck, kind of.
Yes.
It's so cute. Look at your crispy edges. Honestly, look at that. Totally.
So good.
Can you show them the felting tools you use? Because this is how I do it too. And I learned this from Mary J. Mucklestone on Modern Daily Knitting because we did a cardigan where we did this with these exact same tools. It's the Clover. Is it Clover?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both
the Clover set, and you just do this into it and go up and down really thoroughly in wool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it really does the trick. Otherwise, you can reinforce it with crochet. There's lots of different ways you can do it, but I think this is the best.
Yes, and
look how good that turned out.
This little tool thing is so nice. Like, I did needle felting like in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
And we just had needles.
Right.
And we stabbed ourselves so many times.
Me too.
And I mean, I definitely stabbed myself here with this thing, but it's because I'm being lazy and not attentive, and I'm just like, so
yeah, it's
highly recommend.
It's like more
this.
protected with this little thing.
Yeah,
and there's a lock on it.
Yes.
Look at this. Isn't this just amazing? Look at how neat and clean.
We did it.
Oh my gosh, you did it.
Yay. Okay, I'm going to pick those up now.
Erica's first Steek. It's going to be so cute. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's amazing.
I learned recently is that it matters, like, if you pick up in between the stitches when you're picking up or in the middle. And I think you're supposed to pick up in between. And it makes it, like, look more cohesive.
Nice.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine. You do whatever you need to do.
Right.
But, all right. And we're off.
So great.
What an exciting day. Just in time for the Olympics.
You're getting a gold medal in the Knit Olympics. So I finally made it through all my color work on my Maya Light, and I divided for sleeves and body finally, so now I can just cruise along on the black, which is my dream. So I didn't read ahead on the pattern, and I did my own short rows up here, like I did a little moon of short row shaping in the back before I started the color work, just because some Icelandic sweaters, this is from Helene Magnuson, by the way, some of them just start with the color work and there's no shaping in the back neck, and so I just like to add a little bit, so I just did that. But then I read now where I am after the color work, and she adds short rows below this, so I just skipped that because I already did it, but I probably should have read ahead and then I would have known that. But it's great. It's totally going to be fantastic. It looks so cute. Can't wait to wear that. I wonder if anybody at the coffee shop is like, what are these ladies doing? They're in the corner.
It's crafts in the corner.
Just some needle felting.
I don't think you see the question. Sentimental feelings I'm watching. Maybe it's not real, you're missing. And now you feel it coming. See, I want it.
It is really good.
Here we go. I think it's looking good.
Those cuts turned into that perfect.
Yeah, and I think it'll block out. I think the neck looks kind of small.
It'll be good.
But it feels stretchy.
Yeah.
So I think it'll work itself out. And then,
yeah, it looks so cute. Good job. So how much fun was that? How amazing is her flagship vest? I'm really bummed that I fell off the wagon with that one because we were going to knit that together and I started it, but just kind of lost steam. And then I had some other projects to finish. So mine is still sitting in a whip bag, in my IKEA bag of whips. But it's really motivating me to pick that back up because it looks so cool and her Steek was so exciting. And so thanks for hanging out with us for that. That is all I have for this week. Thank you so much, truly, for hanging out with me here again. I upload a new video every Saturday morning, so stop back next week and I'll show you a little recap of our Minnesota trip. I'm super excited and I hope it goes well. If you're joining us, okay, so the Wander Women, they made the website and they had a Discord where like the trip participants could meet each other and chat and plan beforehand. However, I didn't know about this until yesterday, so I hadn't seen any of the information, the schedule, the menu, all the beautiful things they put together. I'm still not in the Discord because I think for some reason the participants are maxed out, so I think they can add me still, but I'm gonna be late to the party, so I'm sorry. If you thought that like, oh, Jen's not even in here and her name is on the trip, like I am so sorry I didn't know about that until now. But anyway, I'm so excited for the trip. When you see this, we will be on the trip. And so, yeah, I can't wait to share that with you. Please take care. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you get a little crafty time this weekend. My thoughts and warm, cozy vibes are headed your way if you got hit by the big snowstorm this weekend. I saw like, wow, lots of snow in the New York area. So thinking of you, sending all the cozy vibes. I hope you've had some cozy knitting time. Please take care. I think I said that already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.